Hello guys, welcome to CS Tech Solution. Today's is learn is data analytics. Today's is learn as a chapter 3 is a part 1 is a introduction to data cleaning. What is a data cleaning? A data cleaning is a process of finding, correcting, removing or as a replacing incorrect, incomplete and as a duplicate, inconsistent and as a invalid data in a data set, and the main goals to as a convert a dirty and the raw data into a accurate, consistent, complete and as an analyst is ready the data. And example as a raw data is show the names, age, cities and the salary, and the same data as a repeater, and as age is not gives and the minus to give the age, and this is the remove, and as after the cleanings as duplicate data is remove and the age is not give so this data is removed, and as a minus age is to show this the age is change, and as change the age and as a correct data to write. Second is important of data cleaning, as a data cleaning is important because as a poor quality data can as a produce and the incorrect analysis and as a wrong the business decisions, and the main benefit as a improve the data's accuracy and as a remove the duplicate records, handle the missing the values and correct the errors, and as improve the consistencies and make the analysis is realizable, as improve the data's visualization, save the analysis times, as support the better decisions making, as improve the machines learning's result. And the example, and if the company sales as the data set is a constant the duplicate sales record, and the total sales may as appears the higher than the actual sales. As a third is understanding dirty data, as dirty data means data that has the constant the errors, inconsistencies and the missing the information, as a duplicate or as a unvalid values. And the common example as a missing the customers names, as the duplicate customers, as a wrong mobile numbers, as the incorrect dates, as the negatives age, and the different spellings of same cities and any field, and is incorrect the data type, as extra species, as unvalid categories. And show the example as a Junagadh first J as a capital and the second time to write and the all the letter in the small, and third times as all the letters as the capital, and this is not a match, and this the values is represent the same cities but as inconsistent formattings. And fourth is a dirty data. A dirty data is a data that is not suitable for as a realizable analysis without a cleaning, and is a common type as a missing the data, as a duplicate data, incorrect data, as a inconsistent data, invalid data, as outliers, formatting errors, spelling errors and the data types errors. And the examples as the age equal as a minus 10, in age of minus 10 is likely as a unvalid values. Fifth is a clean the data. Clean the data is a data that has been as checked or as a corrected, so that is the accurate, consistent and the complete enough for its purpose, and the properly formatted and as a ready for the analysis. And the characteristics of clean the data as the accurate, consistent, valid, complete, unique, properly formatted and as a correct data types, and free from unnecessary duplicates. And the examples as the instant of as Ahmedabad is as the first letters is capitals, and the second time as the first letter as a capital, and second time as all the letter as a small. So as use the standardized values in the first letter as capitals and after as to gives all the letters as a small. So this format is follow or of any times to write in Ahmedabad. 6 is the data's quality. Data's qualities is referred to how a well's data meet the requirements is needed for its instant is used. And the high quality data should be as accurate, complete, consistent, as valid, unique, and the timely. In the example, if the customer's database is constraints of wrong mobile numbers, the data has a low accuracy. And if the 20% of the customers have no phone numbers, and the data has no completeness. And the seventh is a data's qualities dimension. The major dimensions of a data's qualities are: first is accuracy. A data says correctly is represent the real world values. And the example as a actual age equal as a 24, so the database age equal as a 24. And second is a completeness, and required the information is available as names and the emails and the names and the emails, and second customers data, so the email is missing, and the Rahul's record is incompleted. And third is consistency. The same information is follow the same format across the data set, like examples as males to write, so the first time as males and the first letter is capital, and the second time only as m to write, and the third times as the small letter to write. And this should be as standardized according to the choosing the formats. And fourth is validity. A data is follow the defined the rules. And the examples as age should be as between the 0 to 120, so the age is not valid for the 250. Fifth is uniqueness. A record should not unnecessary appears as the multiple time. In the examples, same customers as appearing three times may as indicate duplicate datas. And six is timelines. Data should be as current and as available than needed. And the examples as using the customers as the old address, and then the customers has already as moved can as reduce the data's quality. 8 is a data's connection errors. As a data's connection errors is occurs, then as incorrect or as incomplete the information is as captured during the data's connection. And common case as humans is typing mistakes, as the incorrect surveys response, as faculties forms, and as incorrect measurements, and properly designed the questions, sorry, as a poorly designed the questions, as a missing the field, duplicate submissions, as the incorrect data entry, and the system errors. In the example, a person says enters the age equal as a 250, and then the actual age is as a 25, and this the errors may have happens during the data entries or as a connections. Ninth is a data's cleaning process. Data's cleaning process is generally as follow the three steps. First is identify the data as understand the data set and it the purpose, and second is inspect the data as look for the missing the values, duplicates, errors and the inconsistency, and the third is identifying the problems as determines what need to be as corrected, and fourth is clean the data as a correct, remove, replace or as a standardize the problematic values, and the fifth is transform the data is change the format, data types and the colons or as structures than unnecessary, and the sixth is validate data as a check the whether the clean the data as follow as a required the rules, and seventh is verify the result as a compare the clean the data with as a original data, and the eight is document is changed as a record that was as change and why, and ninth is prepare for as a analysis as create the final analysis is ready the data set. In the process is identify, inspect, cleans, transforms, validate, verify, document and analyze. Tenth is a common data qualities problems as a common problems is found in the data set as include uh, problems, and the examples has to give. First is missing the datas like the age is not gives, and as a duplicate datas as the same customers as data says twice, and the incorrect datas as the age is give the 250 is not a valid, and the invalid datas as the emails like ABC, and the inconsistent datas as like mails has capital letters and the small letters, and one initial has to gives is not inconsistent, and the spelling errors like the city's names are like first letter is capitals and the second time says all the letters has the capitals, and after as gives any small letters to write all the names, and the formatting errors like the age has to gives like first as date, after the month and after as year, and the other times as first as years, after the month and last as the date has to give, and the date types sorry as a data types errors. Data types errors means as a age is stores in the text and the names is stores like integers, so the error is that the outliers like salaries is gives like 5 crores, and the extra spaces like the double quotes inside as a space has to give and after the names is right. This is the common data qualities problems. Thank you guys to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon.